Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a while. 2 weeks actually, to be precise. It's been 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video and so much has been going on, and I just thought it'd be cool for me to come on and just speak to you guys, give you guys a little bit of an update with regards to what's been going on. I'm in a new space, as you guys can see, not the same old background. But yeah, so I just wanted to film this quick video. I'm actually heading out with the girls later, so I just thought, you know what, it'd be good to film while I get ready. So yeah, I just thought I'd come and film this quick updated video as well as do my makeup so you guys can see, what I'm doing. Oh yeah, so let's talk about the makeup look. So I'm going to be filming a soft glam kind of makeup look. I'm heading out for dinner in Mayfair. Well, I'm going for drinks and dinner with a few girls. So yeah, I just thought, you know what, this would be just a good opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. Film a video and give you guys an update. So when I next film, it's not like, oh my gosh, like this is in a random location, like what's happened. As you guys can see, there are boxes to the left of me. I tried to get my fake tree to cover it up just to make it look a bit more aesthetic. I've got to accept, sorry, that this video is not going to be very aesthetically pleasing or whatever, I guess. And because you can see, obviously, my brown boxes are behind me. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't pay too much attention to that. Like, I'm gonna try and keep it all shifted. So yeah, I've got boxes all around me, so my room isn't up to par yet, but don't worry, it's getting there, guys. Quickly, I'm just gonna apply some Carmex to my lips because they are super dry. I've just got out of the shower and moisturized, and yeah. Ooh, I'm running out. I am running out of Carmex. Wow. Wow. Great start to the video. It's literally just like spilt all over. Can you? Wow. Oh my goodness. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of it. Would it be a Nadine video if that didn't happen? So you got your blooper for the day. Anyway, excuse if you can hear a dog barking. There is dogs in this area now and my window is facing the garden. Yeah, there are dogs. So excuse if you can hear that. As well as the noise from my computer, because I'm using my PC, well, my laptop as a monitor as well. So if you're hearing that kind of like noise, I apologize again. I need to invest in a good mic. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's been a hot minute since I filmed. Like I said, 2 weeks precisely, I think. And I think my last video was, what was my last video? I actually can't remember. Yeah, so my first print feature as a photographer or something like that. So yes, okay guys, I'm just going in with this jade roller. I got this as a gift for my birthday from one of my friends. Yeah, so I'm just going in and just kind of like jade rolling my skin, my face, because I feel like it is very helpful. And I've started to notice my pores are getting bigger, and this does help, and it's just kind of like cooling my face down as well. So I'm just going in with this really quickly just to it just feels so nice. Yeah, so this feels really good, and it's nice and cool as well, so it's like nice. Apparently, like, it's good for blood circulation in the skin. Apparently it's really good for brightening the skin as well as tightening pores, because I've noticed, my goodness, since turning 25, boy, my pores are not as tight as they used to be. Like, I can literally see them. So I'm just going with this one now. I'm just using this for my chin. It does feel quite nice. It's like almost like a nice little facial massage. Feels really good. Yeah, I've not been pleased with the way my skin's been looking recently. I don't know what it is. Literally, I think since lockdown began, like I've noticed I've started having more spots. My skin is not as clear as it used to be. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I've been super stressed these past few months. Yeah, I moved. Yeah, let's get into that actually. So basically, beginning of April, or towards the end of April, I decided that the house I was in was no longer a fit for me. Like, it was just too stressful being in that house. I don't know if you guys know, but I lived in a house with 3 other people, and one of them being the landlord, and she was an older woman in her 70s, and she was just she caused me a lot of stress, unnecessary stress. For someone who works already in a hectic environment, and I'm constantly busy, I'm constantly on the go, I just want to come home and be in a space where I can just relax, and that place just wasn't it anymore. And on top of that, there were some mice as well in the house, and I just, yeah, that wasn't for me. Basically, that was just kind of like the premise of it all. I did speak to my mum about it, and we were just like, you know what, get myself out of there, because it just wasn't worth it. Like, I already work very stressful hours, I work in a stressful environment, I do all my stuff on the side, and it's like when I'm home, I want to be able to relax and feel comfortable. And her being there you know, she actually made it a point. She actually made a point once to actually say to me, this is my house and what I say goes. So it was just sort of like, yeah, she's just a very toxic person to be around. And yeah, I'll probably explain more in a video. I just don't want to use this time to give you guys an update, like talking about that situation. But yeah, like I'm very fortunate, like during everything that's going on right now with COVID, I was able to kind of like, you know, decide I want to move, and so I did that. Yeah, I had to give her 2 months notice, otherwise I wouldn't get my deposit back, and I still didn't get my deposit back. Yeah, it was wild, you guys. If I go into the story, basically okay, let me start off with my eyebrows. I'm just gonna go with my eyebrows. You guys know eyebrows are a big thing for me, so I'm just brushing them with my spoolie really quickly. And also I am meeting up with friends later, so I don't want to spend too much time. I've got an hour till I need to leave. Well, I've got an hour and a half, but I want to be ready in an hour, so yeah. And now I'm going in with the Maybelline eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown. You guys know this is one of my favorite. This is the only eyebrow pencil product I use. What was I saying? Yeah, it was just not a very pleasant environment to be in. And yeah, everyone would always complain, but they would always come and complain to me. They would never tell her that they had issues. And I can understand why, because, you know, it's like you live with this person and she'll make your life miserable. And it's one of those things where when I did tell her the things that I didn't like that she was doing, because she was quite invasive as well, she would make a point to do it, continuously do it to make me feel uncomfortable, and kind of make a point where it's like, this is my house and I can do whatever I want. The last straw for me was the fact that there was mice in the house, and especially in my room, because my room, like, I don't know if you guys remember, there's like a white cupboard, and in that white cupboard it was like open bricks, pipelines, everything was in there, and they would literally coming through there. First time I noticed it was this time last year, I think it was, and then she did get her son-in-law to come in and kind of like lay down some foam or something or whatever it is to kind of like block all the entry points in the house, but they found a way back into the house. I feel I never saw it, but there'll be times where I'd come into my room and I'd see like it chewed up cardboard or insulation, and it would like leave it in specific areas. I felt like it was tormenting me. And you guys, I can't do roaches, I can't do mice, I can't do nothing that crawls, okay? I cannot. So for me, that was just the last straw. She would refuse to pay for a professional to come in and, you know, do their job. Just, it wasn't a great fit anymore. Like, it came to a point where one day I was even walking into the house after work, and she locked the door on me, like she closed the door in my face, and then she went to her living room window and she was watching me come in. It was just very strange behavior. Like, she would even hide my dish towels. She threw out my food. Like, I had oil in the pot once and she threw it out. And then what she did, so psycho, I don't even know. I didn't even address it with her because I was like, I cannot be bothered. But what she did once was, actually, it was after the video. You guys would have seen that video where I made puff puff for the first time and I gave some to my flatmate. So that day, I had oil left over in the pot, and I decided I wanted to try and give it a go again, so I left it in the pot on the stove, and when I say try again, I wanted to try again to make the puff puffs. So I left the oil in the pot. The following day I came downstairs, got my ingredients ready to fry. So yes, I opened up the pot and I'd seen that the oil had been thrown out and it was filled up with soapy water, and left exactly in the same position that I left it, closed, but left on the stove. Who does that? Guys, when I saw that, I didn't even say anything. I was just like, you know what, this is me. I'm not really a confrontational person, and I just didn't have the energy to even get into it with her. I remember once, actually, we did have a conversation about it. Like, you know, I said to her, like, I just noticed, like, you were doing really strange things. You know, she hid my dish, well, not hid them, but she took my dish towels, my personal dish towels that I bought, and she'd said, oh, she saw them and she was gonna wash it for me, but she didn't tell me. And I said to her, but why would you do stuff? You know, you live in a house with 3 other people. If you see things lying about and it's not yours, you know, it belongs to one of the other 3 girls, surely you'd think, you know, common sense, like, let me ask to see who it belongs to. And the thing is, she's never done it before. She was only doing it because she knew I was leaving, and she wanted to, like, kind of like gaslight me, aggravate me, to get me to kind of like boil up, but I just wasn't even reacting to her. So yeah, she was just doing a lot of things, a lot of problematic things. So it just assured me, like, the decision that I made to leave was just perfect. Oh yeah, I'm going in to highlight my eyebrows now. So I'm going in with my Primark flat brush. You guys know this brush is the 121 Precision Concealer Brush. And I'm just going in with my LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. Now, as I was saying, like, the whole new space kind of like search took 2 months exactly. I was hoping to move out within the first month because I didn't really care about the deposit. In my mind, I didn't think she was going to give it me back. I knew she was going to find a way to keep it, and she did. She didn't really bother me because I'd already let it go, you know what I mean? But you guys know, like I said, I was being so picky and I couldn't find the right space. Like, my main thing was to find somewhere closer to work because I work in West London. So I wanted to find somewhere really close to work, as well as just kind of like, you know, content creator kind of like friendly, I guess. So I wanted bright, with big windows, bright light, natural tones like white walls, wooden flooring, or cream carpet. So yeah, so this space I found after 2 months, praise God, I finally found it, and it was like literally the last place I viewed. Believe it or not, when I first came to view the house, there was blue carpet in the room now. I will do a room tour once everything's all done, but there was blue carpet on the floor, and I did not like it, and that was the one thing that was going to stop me from taking this house. And honestly to God, I'm so glad that I didn't. Like, I was looking at ways to cover up the carpet. So yeah, but long story short, when I finally spoke to the landlord, you know, about getting someone in, and she was like, oh my God, no, we're getting rid of the carpet, like it's not a thing in the room anymore. And I was like, what? I was so happy. Like, I don't think you guys understood how happy I was. I called my mum straight away and I was like, oh my God, look at God, look at this. And that was the one thing that was going to stop me from taking this house. Like, so yeah, like it just worked out perfectly. I like literally viewed maybe like 20 places, no joke. At one point, I think an agent because I was using spareroom.com, an agency actually blocked me from viewing their ads because I kept viewing the houses that they were putting up, but every time I went, it was just so disappointing. It just was nothing like the images they advertised. So anyway, yeah, it all worked out. I found the place, I was able to make the payments, and yeah, that was it. Like, here I am. So that was the story of that. So I was just so grateful to God, and yeah, I'm just so grateful that I was in a position to be able to move when I wanted to. And yeah, I was quite fortunate as well, because my mum, she was like, you know, I'll help you out a little bit. And she did, even though I didn't need it. It was just a nice gesture. She was like, yeah. She was like, you know what, you've done so well already, Nadine. I'm just so proud of you. So here's some cash. And I was like, really? Okay, I'll take it. You don't gotta tell me twice. So yeah, so that was really lovely. I keep itching my nose. My nose is so itchy. So anyway, I've just highlighted my eyebrows, well, I've concealed my eyebrows, and my battery's about to die, so I need to change it really quickly. Ugh, this video. This camera of mine. Okay, so I've just changed my camera battery because it was literally about to die. But anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, I moved in about a week ago now, so beginning of July. Okay, what am I gonna do now? I keep forgetting I need to do my makeup. What time is it actually? Oh my God, it's 6 o'clock. Basically, I've got an hour to get ready. That's enough time. That's enough time. My nose is so itchy. My nose is so itchy. And now I'm going in with the concealer, the same concealer, beautiful bronze, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face before I put my foundation on. So yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, I was just really lucky with the way I found this house, and I'll definitely do like a room slash house tour when I've kind of like done my room, so I can show you guys what everything looks like. And I'm really planning to have like a mini get together with my friends soon. Well, Eunice's birthday, you guys know Eunice, it was her birthday, and our friends are going to be coming into town, so I don't know if we're going to be coming here. Oh yeah, my foundation, it's so crusty right now, but I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade Mocha, like literally. Anyway, just going with some foundation, my beauty blender, and obviously because it is still locked down, well, it's not locked down anymore, but my flatmates aren't in the office, so everyone is at home, so we see each other quite often, which is quite nice because we're getting to know each other a lot faster than we would if we were all still working. It's quite nice to be able to, like, you know, make a connection now before everything gets all hectic and we barely see each other because there's only a few of us in the house. But yeah, oh yeah, while I was, oh my gosh, so yeah, it's actually been a very stressful, I never really say I'm stressed, I don't really, you know, that's such something that's not, and that's not a bad thing, it's, you know, being stressed is not a bad thing, and being able to identify it is definitely like a good thing because it's when you know your body and you know your mind. But I feel like I've never really identified with being stressed, but I definitely say like these past few weeks has been very hectic, you know, like there was just so much going on, planning the move, viewing houses, like literally every freaking day of the week I was viewing houses and working, you know, and then doing my photography as well. Like guys, so much has been going on with my photography, and I'm so happy because it's like, it's just what I needed, and I'm so kind of like thankful and grateful because things are still moving forward with my work even though we are in lockdown. I know a lot of people aren't working. The ending of the month was probably the most stressful because that's when I was like planning on moving. I hadn't even really packed. I had so much to do, and then a brand got in contact with me and they asked me to shoot their summer campaign. So it was a jewelry brand, and that was literally like the week before I was moving, so I was doing that. And then on top of that, then a magazine an online mag got in contact with me as well, and they were like, do you mind shooting some street style stuff? So I just had all these things going on, and it was, I felt like, oh my goodness, like I just didn't have enough time to do everything, but thankfully it all worked out. Like I was so grateful to God because like obviously he knew it was coming, so he gave me away for sure, because I don't think, maybe knowing, if you guys know me, like I wouldn't say I'm the most unorganized person, but I don't know how I pulled it off because I can be very unorganized. So it all panned out greatly. I got all my work done, shot the brand campaign, literally I was editing for like literally 48 hours straight. It was such a fast turnaround with the campaign, and we shot on the Wednesday and they wanted the images by the Friday. I even had to ask for like literally like a 12-hour extension because it just wasn't, it was just so much work to do in such a short period of time, and I'm so grateful they gave that to me as well. And yeah, but at the end of it all, they were happy with it. If I'd taken the extension and the work had been like really terrible, like that would have been horrible. So there was no re-edits needed, everything just went smoothly and they were so happy. And yeah, I was happy that they were happy, and I'm so lucky because I remember there was a week, I think there was like maybe like a 4-week period before I literally packed. I started packing like at the beginning of June, ready for the ending of June, and I was like, oh my god, why am I packing so early? So I remember I packed up all my shoes. You know, I have a lot of shoes and bags. Ooh, I think I need a drink, I'm talking too much. That's better. So yes, you know, everything that wasn't like my clothes that I knew I could just chuck in a bag, I was doing all of that, organizing everything. I'd taken down all my kind of like decoration for my room. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, like I still have like a month left. Why am I doing all this now? And I'm so glad that I did that. Like, and I did all that without knowing like I was gonna get a brand contact me to do a campaign, then I was gonna get a magazine asking me to shoot stuff. And I was like to myself, thank God I did that, because towards the end of the month, when everything did become really crammed in and rushed, like, you know, literally within, I had a week to do everything. All I really had to do was just pack my clothes. And I was so grateful that I did all of that other extra stuff, because I have a lot of stuff. Like I literally had like 11 boxes, 4 suitcases. Like guys, I did not realize how much stuff I had. And I even still gave away like 4 massive bags of clothes. Like I gave 4 of those away to charity. Like, aside from those 4 bags of clothes, I had like a bag of shoes and just a few handbags that I gave away to, you know, a few charities in my area. It was just literally perfect that I literally decided to do a few of my packing at the beginning of the month when I thought I had so much time, because I needed it at the end of it all. Like it was such a good move, because this is when I say God has got my back. God has got my back. Anyway, yes, I'm realizing my style is changing, and a lot of the things in my wardrobe as well. I've had a few items in there for years. So it's just one of those things where I feel like I'm a bit of a hoarder. So I'm like trying to like get rid of a lot of things just because I know I don't wear it and I don't need it. Because I know my style is changing a lot. Like I'm going for more basic stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm powdering with the L'Oreal True Match powder, the Super Blend Oil powder in the shade Golden Cappuccino. So yeah, and I'm just going in with this massive brush. Oh, but yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is I want to get rid of more stuff. So yeah, shooting campaigns, shooting street style, I had all that going on, and yeah, it was very stressful. Like I said, you know, when it came to editing the campaign, it was just sort of like literally like the weekend before I moved, I was doing that. And I was working as well. Actually, there was a day where I was at work where I was literally just editing while dealing with everything. On my lunch break I was editing every few minutes that I had to myself, you know, so it was a lot. The company was happy and I'm so pleased, and I'll put some images up on stream as well. So I don't know if I've mentioned, but the company was Ashton and Miyu, and they're a jewelry brand. I think the images, yeah, they used the images on their website, on their social media, and I believe it's printed. It's going to be printed and displayed in store as well. I'm not too sure which stores. Yeah, it was a lot of work, but I'm really pleased with the way it turned out, and it was just such a lovely bunch of team, like all girls on the team. It was so lovely. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. So yeah, what else is there to say? What other updates I have for you guys? Yeah, I think that's really it, to be honest. I covered that really quickly, actually. I should have taken my time. Oh, I'm going in with the, you guys know, the Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm just going to use it to brush out my eyebrow hairs to make them look a little bit more natural. So yeah, that's what I'm going to quickly do. Yeah, there's no other updates for you guys really. Yeah, oh, the magazine stuff, I'll tell you about that. So yeah, to say basically, so the magazine stuff, I had to actually reshoot that. It wasn't really the vision of the team. What I captured wasn't what they were looking for, because they wanted like summer street style, and well, it was raining, it was windy, so people weren't really like dressed up in summer outfits and stuff. So once I submitted the images that I actually did capture, I got told like they kind of wanted me to go back out and do it again in a very polite way, which I completely understood, because looking back at the images, they were more autumn orientated than they were summer, spring, well, summer vibes, you know. So had to redo that. So I literally submitted that yesterday and everyone was happy, so I'm pleased about that. But yeah, the team were quite understanding that it was raining as well, so you know, the likelihood of getting people dressed in like bright summer prints and outfits was just very unlikely, especially in London when we know when it rains and it's cold and it's windy. So yeah, the article is going live next week. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. Ooh, I'm going to quickly highlight underneath my eyes since I'm going out. So I'm going in with the Maybelline Anti-Face Eraser, and this is in the shade, it's the Caramel Christmas. So you guys would have seen I've used this before on this channel. I'm just kind of like trying to get everything like sorted out in this room so I can feel like it's definitely my space again, because obviously I lived in the last house for about 2 years, just over 2 years I lived in that house, so I'm still trying to adjust to being in a new space. But I would definitely say like being closer to work is heaven. Like I really didn't think I would like it. So you guys know when I do my early starts at 6 a.m. I won't be leaving the house at waking up at 3 a.m. and leaving at 4 a.m. anymore. I'll be literally waking up at like 5 and leaving 5:30, and that will give me plenty of time if I wanted to walk. But if I was obviously taking a taxi, I would literally probably wake up 5:30, roll out of bed 5:30, get in a taxi by 10 to, and I'll be at work and I'll be on time. I'm kind of pleased about that, so I know when the winter time comes it won't be too bad because I won't be waking up like at ridiculous hours in the morning. That's it really. That's actually my update. Yes, I'm going in with the PS banana powder. I'm just going to set underneath my eyes with this. Okay, I'm going to do my eyes really quickly. So I'm using, what is this? This is a Primark color grid eyeshadow palette. So I'm just going to go in with the neutral tones. Like you guys know, like it's all about neutrals for me. So this is what it's looking like. So yeah, I'm just going to do some eyeshadow because I do want to, you know, pop some eyeshadow on. Actually, I'm going for like a soft glam kind of look, so it's not going to be too bright, but it would just be nice to have some colours on my eyes. So yeah, like I said, I'm heading out with the girls, so I just want to do something a little cute, get a few pictures, you know what I mean? Why not? I'm going to be out. So yeah, but at the beginning of the video I was saying my skin, it's been looking really bad, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's like stress related or not, but like my skin has not been as clear for like the past 3 months. I've just had so many spots, but yeah, so I just feel like I've not been feeling, you know, myself with my skin lately. But it's one of those things where it's like I took for granted not getting spots and all that kind of stuff, so now that I see it on my face I'm like, ooh, what is this, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? It's just because I'm not used to seeing that on my face. So yeah, so I'm hoping like, you know, I'm going to start maybe doing some more research now that I have the time again to look into new skincare products that I can try out and, you know, better my skin. It's one of those things that I feel like I'm getting older now. Like I'm 25 now. I'm like, oh my God, you know, everyone says when you're 25 things start to change. I'm like, oh my God, I'm noticing my skin's changing. Is that part of the thing about being 25? I don't know. So yeah, so basically I just used this shade here. The Primark palettes don't have color names. They just have the shades, you know. So I just went in with this shade in the second row in the middle, this one, and I'm gonna go in with this one right here for the outer corners of my eyes. I feel like every time I do like an eye makeup, it's always kind of like the same look. It doesn't really change. Ooh, but I like the way this is looking. Pretty. Very soft glam. So yeah. Okay, I think my face is pretty much done, to be honest. I'm gonna contour now. And you guys know I love to mix that contour with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define contour as well, and this is in the shade C18. So I'm just blending that in now. Okay, I've got cheekbones again, guys. I've got cheekbones. You guys, I'm gonna go in next with my, ooh, this angle. Maybe it looks really good on there. Anyway, I'm going in with my MAC. It didn't break. Thank you, Jesus. Did it stay in my shirt? It didn't stay in my shirt either. Thank you, Jesus. I'm going with my MAC Film Noir blush. You guys know I've had this blush for like, oh my God, since uni, and it's not going anywhere. And I'm just going to use this to kind of further accentuate the contour on my cheekbones. I feel like I'm all over the place right now. So I'm going to highlight now, and then I'm going to go back to my eyes, because I started my eyes and I went back to my face. Okay, I'm going in with my fan brush, and you guys know I love the Makeup Revolution highlighting kit. I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to use my Revlon All-in-One, well, Revlon Ultimate All-in-One mascara. Okay, so my mascara is now done, and yes, I am literally loving this look right now. Feeling myself. I'm gonna put some lashes on actually, like why not? Yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything with you guys. Yeah, now that I'm back, well, I'm gonna be consistent again with my videos. So I've got a few video ideas that I would actually like to film. So obviously at the beginning of the video I did mention, like, you know, I got rid of a lot of stuff while I was moving because I'm starting to realize my style is a lot more simple. Like being more simple just works and suits me personally. And it's funny because every time I get told I look so good, or, you know, my outfits are amazing, it's just like the most simple outfits, you know what I mean? So I just feel like it just works for me. Like I don't feel like I need to put in as much, well, I don't want to spend as much on all these kind of like fast fashion anymore. I don't feel like I need to, you know, buy every single trend that's out, because let's face it, after like the first month, not even a month these days, like in the first 2 weeks or so, a new trend comes out and I just don't want to have to upkeep with that anymore. Not that I did in the first place. I think I'm just reassured myself like my style is definitely like minimal. Well, I'm trying to be minimal in the way that I dress, but my wardrobe doesn't reflect that. So, you know, I'm gonna have another clear out. There we go. So yeah, like I was saying, I you know, there's more videos that I want to film. I have ideas of videos that I want to film, and one of them being kind of just like, you know, how I figured out my sense of style and what works for me. You know, I found like a trick that works for me sometimes is when I've seen an outfit or I see like a new style that I like, you know, I go on websites and I see what they have, and then I go in my wardrobe and I see if I have anything similar. But I wasn't buying anything during lockdown, and my account is really happy. Like my account is so it's insane, like the difference, you know. Even now that I've gone out in the, like I've gone out twice since lockdown's been over, and the amount of money I spent just on like going out for food with friends, it's a lot of money. It's actually a lot of money. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna try and look into as well, like cutting back on my leisure, because it's just unnecessary. It really is. And I say that and I'm going out now. But it's fine. It's been like 3-4 months. I'm allowed to go out and have some fun. 7 o'clock, guys. I've got 15 minutes to get out of here, like literally 15 minutes to get out of here. Ah, this video took longer than I anticipated. Oh, she probably thinks I'm going to be late. I won't be late. I will not be late. I'm going to be on time. I'm not going to be late. I'm going with my MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. Yes, and I'm just going to line my lips. And there's this new thing that I've been doing recently. I've been using my my Primark contour. It's like a really nice brown shade, and I just put it over my lips because I really like the colour. And then I'm going to go in lastly with the NYX Soft Lip Cream in the shade London. And last but not least, I'm going in with my Kiko lipstick, and I don't know what shade this is, but I'll put it down below. And voila. Okay, I'm done. I'm just going to put some lotion in my hair. Wow. Yeah, this is the look. And I'm going to get changed into my dress, but I think I'm going to end this video before I do that. Otherwise, I'll probably forget to end the video, and then it's like, oh, I didn't even end the video. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm all done. So this is the final look. Soft glam. And yeah, I really am feeling myself. Like, oh, guys, I look so cute. It's been a while. It's actually been a hot minute. But yeah, oh goodness, like I just look very sultry, like, bish, have arrived. Definitely taking pictures tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like life update, as well as, you know, like a get ready with me soft glam makeup look. Yeah, it's kind of been good to come back and film, even though it's only been 2 weeks. I'm happy to be back, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. If you want to see me on your feed, that would be amazing. Like, please subscribe, be part of the gang. I am feeling myself right now. I really am. Now I gotta quickly put my dress on and go. But yeah, for the last time, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned, and yeah, can't wait to film more content, and, you know, yeah, just be back on you guys' screen. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, and thank you to all the new people that have subscribed to my channel. Like, I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much again, and I will see you in my next video for the last time, and bye.